twirl it round and round. Look at this plastic cup. It is just a simple plastic cup which we use to drink juice, Coke and sometimes even badam milk. There's no magnets, no batteries, nothing attached. Okay, so the only thing I need to do is I just need to bring a PVC pipe rubbed against the wool. So what am I doing? I'm just rubbing this PVC pipe with my woolen cap. Now look what happens. The cup starts to twirl. So how did it happen? Is it magic or just pure science? Well, this simple motor here works on the principle of electrostatic force. Electrostatic force is basically a non-contact force. In this case, the electrostatic force is created because of friction caused by the rubbing of the woolen cloth on the PVC pipe. The objects rub against each other will gain charges, and when brought close to another object, the unlike charges will attract and the like charges will repel. This is basically an electrostatic motor based on the attraction and the repulsion of electric charges. The wool gives away the electrons and the PVC pipe becomes negatively charged and the wool becomes positively charged. So when we bring it close to this aluminium foil, what happens? Aluminium being a conductor, it has free electrons, so it gets attracted to the PVC pipe. Normally, all bodies are neutral in nature. That means they do not have any charge. So we have used an insulator here because the insulators get charged by friction. So what happens here is wherever you're rubbing it, that place becomes charged, and since they do not have any free electrons, it will remain confined to that specific area where it is rubbed. Whereas in a conductor, they have lots of free electrons. So what happens when you rub it by friction, the electrons will get distributed evenly. Okay, now in this case we have used a woolen cloth and we have used this PVC pipe. So when I rub this woolen cloth on the PVC pipe, the electrons from this woolen cloth will get transferred to the PVC pipe. So this becomes positively charged because it loses electron, and this gains electrons, so becomes negatively charged. Okay, now the next thing. So what happens here in this? The aluminium is a conductor, so it has lots of surplus electrons in it. Since the electrons cannot jump from one place from this to the other object, so what happens when we bring the PVC pipe, which is negatively charged, close to this aluminium strip, all the surplus electrons will move to the one side of the aluminium strip, far away from the PVC pipe. So you will see simultaneously there is attraction and repulsion from the aluminium foil with the PVC pipe, and this is what helps the cup to twirl, or in other words rotate. Okay, now we can do variations to this experiment, like instead of using so many thin strips, you can alternate it using thin strips and thick strips and see the difference between the movement of the plastic cup. Now the daily life application. Sometimes when we touch the steel doorknob, we get a shock, or our hair gets attracted to the plastic chair sometimes, or when we are removing our woolen dress, it gets attracted to small objects, tiny objects around us. And also the applications in our daily life, you can see the Xerox machine that also works on the principle of electrostatic force, the printing machine, and also one of the most fascinating things is lightning. That is also because of static electricity or electrostatic force. Hope you enjoyed learning this magic trick.